Welcome to this episode of Mortgage Motivation. Today I have my neighbor, friends, so grateful and thankful for both of these guys right here. I have District South brokers Carrie Theard and Sean Hettich, who has recently just had some dynamic things happening in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like, man, the hood's been rocking.
I know, we're actually not. I'm not the broker anymore, and we're not
we're
the owners anymore.
Associate brokers, and now we are shareholders
That's awesome.
in Real Broker, LLC, publicly traded company. And it's been big changes across the board that are great for our agents who have believed in us through the District South model. And we're excited to talk to you about it today.
Well, I'm excited to hear about it. And, you know, I have to tell y'all a story. One of your agents, and I'm not going to say who, but you guys are loved and respected so much because what she looked at me and she said, they did that for us.
We did.
Like,
we
you
did
know,
that for them.
it may not have been, like, she's like, they had totally us at heart with the decision y'all made, and that says a lot for who y'all are and the family y'all run and the culture you have at DS. So tell us about it. I can't wait to hear about it.
That was just something that initially when DS started that we proclaimed that we're about, and I think we've proven that. It's about our agents, and it always has been. I mean, you can see that on our website, you can see it on our social media posts, you can feel that when you walk into our office. It really is about them, and this decision was too.
Yeah, I mean, and you have to realize, like, and it's some things that brokers don't realize is, yes, a brokerage is in place to help facilitate buyers and sellers, but a brokerage is nothing without great quality agents. So vicariously, our agents' clients are our clients, but our primary client is our agents that we have to nurture, educate, and build up and make sure that they do
And
good
support.
business and support. And so it's a different mentality to have, which is, hey, I need to make sure that you're taken care of. Otherwise, we're not taken care of. So, and of course, then the models have changed. This agent ownership models through the shareholders, stocks, revenue share. It's a big thing that's happening in the industry right now. And so Carrie and I had to look hard at the traditional model that we were a part of and say, how can we stay relevant to our agents and give them value, and grow and change in a changing world. And that's kind of the decision that we were faced with.
Which I'm sure was an easy one because there's so much out there.
Yeah, no,
that
it
you
was a pretty
choose.
quick decision that we made, but it was a very hard decision that we made because our business was great. I mean, everything was great. And, you know, it's really hard to, like, make a change when everything's going so good. But we just knew that because of the changes that were happening and what lies ahead for the future, it would be irresponsible for us to not have looked at that change.
Y'all done such a great job. Y'all have always been the visionary and, you know, set the bar, you know, in the industry, and y'all really done a great job. Together, y'all, like, are dynamic.
I don't think we've ever fought.
No.
I don't think we've ever fought, which is rare because usually you hear about partnerships and people doing business together, and usually, many times the relationship will go sour, or you don't have a unified vision and they'll be part in bad ways. But Carrie and I mean, we've had disagreements, but never
yeah,
we've never
Agree
had
to disagree, right?
Right, but we've
or
always
we find
managed
a compromise or a happy medium or whatever. But we're very, like, kind of logical people. Like, we know we can look at something objectively and take our emotions out of it, which is exactly what we had to do with the merger with Real, and say objectively, is this better for our agents, and is this better for the long-term growth of our financial future? And, you know, when you look at it, it's like a very, like, an emotional thing, because you have to say, like, our current trajectory, even though we built a great business, is probably not sustainable for the next 5 to 10 years, even though in this moment it's financially great.
Right.
But kind of
it's
coming
the
back
vision.
to the vision, you have to be a visionary. You have to be able to look past today and look down to the next few years. So having said that, I was talking about these agent ownership models with the shares and the rev shares. So if an agent attracts another agent, they can build wealth as well. They get ownership in the company. And these models have existed, and Real has been in business since 2014. And there's other companies out there that do this, both public and private. And so what Carrie and I said was, how can we blend, just like when we blended District South with on a competitive remuneration package with the old models with the new competitive remuneration models, better splits, capping, etc. We actually were able to look in the mirror with District South and say, can we do this again? What is the unique selling proposition from a marketing point of view? And that is, don't give up your office, don't give up your staff, don't give up your amenities, don't give up your support, don't leave your agents,
or your culture.
Don't put them in the cloud, in the virtual land, because real estate is very much like a people person business. People like the camaraderie, they like having an office to go to, they like being able to meet their clients and that. Let's keep all that in place, but then bring in this awesome element of agent ownership and rev share and wealth creation that these other models offer. Blend these two together, and we will be the only game in town that offers this. So that secures our future for probably the next 10 to 15 years, is my guess.
So I'm hearing about growth for the agent, and of course, you guys are growing, with the change every day. I feel like you're adding someone new. Congratulations for that, But let's talk about the consumer and how the change is going to benefit the consumer, because of course the agent's going to be in a better position, but are there additional services or things that they're going to be able to provide to the person who's buying or listing their home? Like, what difference is it making for
District
them?
South has always provided really good training for our agents, but with Real, we have like a huge network now. So there's a lot of training that we have access to, other people, top producers, mentors, that we can now take advantage of. So that in turn is going to help, because the agents are going to be able to turn that over to their clients and better
make them
service.
Stronger,
That's
more
right.
service for the client.
That's right.
Very good.
And so from an education point of view, absolutely Carrie's right. And from a financial point of view, because this model financially rewards our agents much greater than what we ever could, the agents are going to have more money in their pocket. Well, if
To
you
market.
have more money in
To
your
market
pocket,
your listing.
you can market your
Yeah,
sellers better. You have more marketing to buy leads, to put your name on billboards, to get yourself out there, more so than your competitor. So they can use that to their advantage, that extra cash.
Well, constantly leading the industry in real estate, and y'all guys are doing a great job. And it's so funny how we ended up next to each other.
Yeah.
The story is, when you first were moving into town, we were moving here and opening, we were bidding on the same building, and we didn't know it, and we ended up being neighbors. And it's been just a great, being next to you guys. And I don't think we've ever argued,
No, yeah.
Normally when you
It's really easy when you sponsor a team meeting, you just walk over.
Absolutely. I just want to, hey, what's going on, And it's great to have your agents walk through the door too. And I love it when they, they just walk in because they have a question, or, being neighbors with you. And I'm so excited for you guys. I'm so excited for your growth. And all right, so if someone's ready to join the team, how do we do that?
It's easy. All they have to do is they can call me, they can call Sean, they can call any of our agents, and we'd love to sit down with them and just tell them what it's all about, what's offered, and see if it's a good fit for them.
And I love the way it's now District South powered by Real.
Yep.
Like it's powerhouse, right?
That was one of the things that was really important to us, is because we have brand equity. People know District South, not just locally with the other agents, but the communities. I see your signs everywhere. I can't tell you, I know District South, and they like the fact, they like that brand. They like to know that we're homegrown. We're here in the community, which is why we chose the name in the first place. That was an influence into the name. So we wanted to keep that brand recognition, and that was really important.
And I love your brand. Like, it's clean, it's strong.
We love it too. That's why we said District South is not going anywhere. We're here to stay.
Yeah.
And just bigger and better, right?
That's right.
So give us a call if you don't know an agent there and you're interested. Give me a call. I'll connect you with one of them. And thank you guys for joining us. And thank you for your partnership. And, working with you guys over the years has been wonderful, wonderful neighbors. And looking forward to what the next 10 years has for all of us.
Thank you,
Us too.
Mimi.
Thank you.
Thanks.